$37,000 first home buyer handouts. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's look at this article from Yahoo Finance. 1,800 first home buyers get a $37,000 helping hand. I wonder why we're seeing a increase in housing. We saw the tremendous number of building approvals surge, so it's not surprising. This is just, they're juicing up this housing market, guys. In the last recession, where they're giving out nearly 40 grand for houses. Nearly a deposit. Nearly 10% deposit. So, up to 1,800 Australians will be able to purchase a home with 5% deposits as the government reissues unused first home buyer guarantees. Under the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme, the government guarantees loans of up to 95% for first home buyers, allowing them to avoid paying lenders' mortgage insurance. On the average Sydney home valued at $879,000, taking out a loan with a 5% deposit would normally attract $37,000 in lenders' mortgage insurance. There you go, another 40 grand just in the insurance, and the government is now taking this burden. So what will happen if some of these people fall over? Who's going to pay for it then? Won't be the banks. The scheme is open to first home buyers provided they don't have an income exceeding $125,000 as a single or $200,000 as a couple and are buying homes within the designated price caps. Under this phase of the scheme, which ran from the 1st of February until the 1st of July 2020, an extra 10,000 spaces were made available for people purchasing or building new homes. However, around 1,800 guarantees were not finalised. The Morrison government will reissue unused guarantees from the 1920 financial year from buyers who have since been unable to complete their purchase of their first home, Assistant Treasurer Michael Sucker said on Wednesday. So there you go. They're going to keep it going. This represents a great opportunity, guys. It's a great opportunity to get in. Your business may be gone or your job may not be existent. Get in on a house. This is an increase in the money supply. I'm going to bring up this quote, the Candlelight effect. We're increasing the money supply into housing by juicing it up like this. It's going to result in a bubble. They're chucking everything at housing. All of our wealth of our country, a big chunk of it is in housing. We put it all in housing. What does housing produce? What does it manufacture? Sure, it's built, but long term, you'd at least be happy if it was resulting in increased population growth because more people were having kids, but that's not happening either. So this represents a great opportunity for 1,800 buyers to now enter the property market sooner. First home buyers will be able to apply for these guarantees from the scheme's lending panel lenders in the coming days. So like I said, that only the different iterations of the scheme, that through the different iterations of the scheme, 1,500 Australians have moved into a home since the 1st of January 2020. The announcement comes as Australian house prices hit record highs and a new median value of $581,000 as of January 2020, following a 0.9% increase. So those of you that own homes, are you happy about this increase? The future generations will bear that cost. It's not like you can sell your house and get that, take advantage of it. If you're going somewhere else, you're bearing the cost too. It's just inflating the price of these assets compared to everything else. And the problem is, that means it's going to take longer and longer and longer for people to get into the market. That means they have to stash more money aside to get in. That means that now with the interest rates at so low, it's going to take them even longer to save up a deposit. Could you even imagine getting like a decent interest rate these days? It'd be fantasy. And according to Finder's panel of experts and economists, the only way is up from here. So Finder thinks it's only going to go up. They predict Sydney values will increase by as much as $53,000 in 2021 to reach a staggering price of $1.03 million. another 50 grand. How can you keep up with that if you're trying to get in? How can you do it? You know, there you go, guys. Your government's taking care of you. They need to. We need to make it so that, well, phase out negative gearing to get rid of that artificial situation where people want to make a loss on property to write off tax. Then there'll be less demand for property as well to buy. It won't be as useful to mitigate your tax. Allow people to write off their primary residence, or at least the interest in their primary residence. Why are we paying the tax man? Why are people paying the tax man before they can get a house? Before they get a home for their family? Why are you paying taxes so someone else can, well, investor can get negative gearing on a property and then you're struggling to get in? You know, what a mess it's wound up here in Australia. And there's no political will to allow a market correction. That's now beyond doubt. Look at all the interventions. We've had mortgage holidays from the banks. You've got government now here pretty much doing first home buyer guarantees, mortgage bloody insurance. I just hope they don't follow the path of America and go down that stupid path. You've got all these interventions in the economy. You've got them changing the rules so insolvent businesses can still trade. I've got an invoice out right now for we worked all through Christmas, literally from Christmas Eve through the holidays. Now I'm quite fortunate because the way we've set up now, I don't have, my overheads are so low. But there'd be times when I'd be working so hard, I've had a team of people under me, and if that money didn't come in, I'd really have to scrape other things. And I'm an architect. It's easy. We just draw. Biggest cost staff and premises. If you're a tradie working on a project and someone's trading while insolvent, that's been running. Our insolvencies are running at 50% of where they should be. We've just had our first recession in 28 years. And now you've got them chucking more money at housing. Approvals are through the roof. People are flat out. If you are, guys, if you're flat out in the game, you're getting good coin. Make hay while the sun shines. But don't plan, after the GFC, building approvals shot up, then they flattened out, and then they went back down. Don't count on it being good all the time. Be smart with it. Be sensible. Don't get greedy. Don't get that new jet ski. Get the second-hand one that someone's selling on the side of the road. Just, that's it. And they wonder why people are losing faith in our political institutions. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Would you go for this scheme? Do you think now's the time to jump in? Do you think the Sydney property is going to go up another 50 grand a year? How are you going to catch that up? If you're pulling in 200 grand a year, how are you going to catch that up in a year? Thank the government. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from Teespring or HeiseSays blog. You can use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. You can also help us get 5 free share trades from SelfWealth by using our referral link, and you'll get 5 as well. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.